We are at the World Golf Championship Dell Technologies Match Play in Austin, the Austin Country Club, March 25th, 2020. Koepka is matched up with Shane Lowry. This is number 18 hole. Up to this point, they are basically even. Now, Koepka is up. His drive probably had a little bit of a draw because he's to the left of the pin, up in the sidewalk area. Ball is up against the sidewalk, and he has marked his nearest point of relief, took a driver and marked that position, and then he dropped the ball, except that the ball keeps dropping. So what's happening here, the ball at the point of where it hit the ground, he gets to now place it with his hand after 2 attempts, but the ball keeps rolling. Now this is the marshal on the left in the blue shirt. So now he's looking for any place within that area, close in the area, where the ball will stay and not roll out. Now, Koepka is wanting to have a little bit more options on where he can place it. So he's going, as you can see, now he's going further up the hill. Well, he's really back further away from the hole, but he is going to be able to place the ball, hopefully, in a spot where it's a little bit flatter, and hopefully it's got some grass, and so where he's standing is going to be a little bit flatter, and the ball is sitting on somewhat of a turf instead of sitting on dirt and some rocks. So this is definitely using the rules to his advantage. So now he's actually further away, but that's actually more beneficial, because remember, first he stands next to the sidewalk and puts a peg down where his feet are. Then he takes his driver, his longest club, and he marks where the end of the driver head is from his feet and puts another T-peg. And that's the location where he has to drop the ball. However, in this particular spot, the ball kept on rolling out, so he got to place it further outside of the length of the driver, which was more advantageous to him because he's got a little bit better lie. Where he's standing is going to be flatter, and so that's clearly using the rules to your advantage. Now he's got a sand wedge. I don't know if it's a 56, 60 degree, but that's what he's using, and he did stop there and took one last look and to find out where he needs to land this thing. Now remember, this is his drive, so he's lane 1, hitting 2. 2 lands on the green and rolls past the pin a little bit downhill. This is another view. You can see that he was aiming well left of the pin. So he kind of calculated, it was about, maybe 7 feet. So Lowry, his matched partner, this is his attempt at birdie. So these guys have played 18 holes and they're even. And this would be for birdie, and he just barely misses. I don't know if Koepka gave him that putt or whether he putted it out. Okay, now so this is Koepka's attempt at birdie and also to win the hole. So which is also his match up with Lowry. So he sort of needs this to win the match for the day. Again, this is match play. They're not going for strokes. So who ends up with the least amount of strokes after 18 wins the round and advances to the next flight, the next pool. Here's Koepka lining up. He needs this to win the round. And boom, it just goes in. This is another view, the same shot. That's how you play it. And so that's Koepka after the round.